You serve on the trauma team.
Yes, I did.
Why and what did you do?
So the trauma team was anybody could volunteer for the trauma team.
Mhm.
You had to be chosen, I believe. You could put your name in the hat, but then ultimately, your fellow agents chose you like, yeah, okay, we want her to be a trauma team agent and we
Right.
want him to be a trauma team agent. It started in Houston. And so we would respond to critical incidents, God forbid that they happened, but anything from a shooting to, an agent who, was really badly hurt or killed. And we would, go and offer the family any type of support that they needed. I look back on those days and sometimes I think, were we too intrusive? I felt sometimes like we forced ourselves a little bit upon families and people,
Mhm.
but the feedback we received was the opposite. It was like they really welcomed us and anything we could take off their plate was so helpful. They were forever grateful
Mm.
for the things that we offered. We respond. I picked up an agent's spouse. After he was killed in a foreign country, I picked up an agent's spouse from the airport. And brought her to his family. And a guy died running on a treadmill. We went to his house and helped his wife, figure out what his benefits were, how they were coming to. She just wanted someone to sit with her while all these people from the federal government called her or came to her house and told her what was going to happen. She didn't feel comfortable doing that alone. I think as a female agent, sometimes we came in with a little softness.
Yeah.
It was just a different perspective, right?
Yeah.
Male agents were great in certain situations, and female agents certainly were great
Right.
in other
Yeah.
situations. So, that was certainly a warm and fuzzy side of DEA that I really enjoyed. I met a lifelong friend of mine that was on the trauma team as well, as another female agent. So we 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 bonded quite a bit during that experience. We did a couple together.